How's it going, YouTube? What up, man? So we are level 40. Open the auras. We have literally only one button to press, which is the Ravenous Earth to like deal the damage. So far, very easy playthrough. And we are going to be starting the fourth icon, I suppose. No, actually, don't we need to go to Steps of Torment? Let's do the Steps of Torment run. I also cleaned my bags at the end of the last video. So everything is set and ready to go pretty much. Kinda curious how the Steps of Torment is going to be going. We're about like 4 hours 50 minutes into this. I wouldn't say it is slow. It's definitely not the fastest run, but just judging from like how well optimized the character is and how strong it is right now, I would say it's worth the time that we spent for sure. So just to like go over the things, I said like only one button obviously, but we have a buff that we are spamming. Like I'm literally spamming the Blood of Tree just to keep the buff up. It's not the highest buff right now, and they have 1 point into it. On the side we have like 2 points into vulnerability. So whenever I find some sort of like an elite, I'm putting a vulnerability on it. It's obviously going to be getting a lot stronger. Much more minus resistance as I put more points into it, but right now it's not that strong whatsoever. But other than like finding an elite or a boss, I'm not really using it either. And the last point available to us, or the last skill point available to us, is basically the teleport that I have. Use it occasionally. Giant's Blood with rank 7. So in this place isn't like up until the Skeleton Key gate. We will be able to find, I think, a one-shot chest, and on top of that there's going to be a treasure trove as well if I can find it. One of the spawn locations is in fact right over here. I just passed it. I already checked, it's not there. I'll show it to you right over there in the corner. So this corner, that's one of the locations. It's, you know, it's going to be 100% in this place. You just need to like find which spawn point it is spawned for you. Every reset there's a treasure trove for sure. This has been happening to me lately. I'm leveling up, and then I feel like I don't hear the warning, you know, like the sound effect. Cal is there. Hey Mala, hope you're well. I'm well, Cal. Thank you. How about you? I'm doing fine. Welcome, Brim. The second spot is inside this prison cell, guys. Right inside there. It's not there this time. It's prison cell. I'd like to find a little bit more like energy generation. Tiny little bit would help. Like if you're getting annoyed at your energy generation, especially while leveling, you could use like an ectoplasm or something in your accessory. And your energy generation is gonna pick up drastically from there. We don't necessarily need to do that right now, like it's definitely manageable. Using energy potions though. I usually prefer fixing that with like augments, so reputation stuff, or devotions. Don't really know if I'm going to be taking a devotion that's actually helping me with my energy regen, but we'll see soon. We are slowly building up to the Ratosh in the devotions, which is gonna give me like minus vitality resistance to my enemies. It's pretty strong. I'll say it's probably mandatory for like almost every single vitality damage build out there. One thing this character is going to be shining on, guys, is that like it's extremely easy to put R minus resistance to the enemy, and it's going to be very big. Like we're gonna have this thing, a spectral bath, which is like basically an aura around you, as long as I'm close to my target. And on top of that, we obviously have the curse, and curse is like so easy to use, so they're both extremely big. This right here is another spot somewhere here for the treasure trove. It's not there, so we go this way. Yet another spot is right next to these vases. Breakable. It's not there either. Let's open this chest. This one right here is another spot, and it did spawn here, so that's good. Look at this one-shot chest and treasure trove right next to each other. It's funny. Alright, so in case you didn't find it over here, I'm gonna also show you the last spot for your treasure trove chest. It can spawn like one more place, which is right in this like broken cell in here on top of me. Streamer luck. He's resistant, isn't he? Maybe I should consider putting some points into the vulnerability. This is not the first guy that is quite resistant to me. The writings. Let's see how the first steps of Torment run is gonna go. I have a runestone. That's a nice job. See what we have here. I have like 1 point available, and I think we were building like green and red. Where did you guys come from? I guess we kind of need to go like Jackal and Hawk, you guys. I think so. Let's start with the Hawk. It's not the fastest way to build up to it, but I think this is going to be the better way because those are already in my like final specs, so it's okay. A little bit of like Fizz res, movement speed, and offensive ability, and crit damage as well. Good affinity bonuses. Yo, Gwildor. No problem at all, dude. Hope you're doing fine, bro. Welcome. Lottery discounts with the Prime sub. How's it going, Lottery? Welcome to Lurker Lounge, dude. Thank you very much for the sub. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Doing very good. Really curious how this fresh start Cabalist is gonna turn out to be. I think it's a little bit too loud, the music. It definitely is. What's up with the subs? It's Reiko with a sub as well. How's it going, Reiko? Thank you very much for that. Welcome to the Lurker Lounge. Much love to you. This might in fact be like my first, real Vitality damage character as well. Don't think I played one that was like really long time ago. I was playing some sort of like a witch hunter while I was leveling with like Nightblade procs with like a Vitality damage type of character, which was utilizing lots of life steal. It wasn't the best character, so like around ultimate difficulty it was starting to get very rough. It was struggling big time. Thanks for the subs, guys. It's actually standing on it. Yeah, the Seal of Annihilation could definitely apply on the bosses as well, yes. Isn't that like minus offensive ability or something like that? The HP reduction, no. Most of the bosses and even the elites, they're very resistant to this. I wouldn't say the Seal of Annihilation is for the HP reduction part, probably not. The offense and the defense minus is a little bit bigger. It does give like defense minus as well, right? Am I mistaken? Guys, I think I'm going to be completely doing this place. If you remember, like, I wanted to get a lot of reputation with the rovers. We are well on our way towards the honored. So it's going to be good. Killing lots of skillies. Definitely. Yeah, minus offense, defense, and regen. I see. Okay. It's more so like with a single target. It's more so for the offense and defense reduction. And the key part about that, it's minus. So it's following the same rules as like minus resistances. So it does stack on top of the other abilities as well, since it's minus. So it wouldn't be alone, you know? If you had other sources as well that's capable of applying this. The same could be said for this guy over here. It's like minus defensive ability and the vulnerability. So it stacks on top of like literally everything that you have minus. I'm actually thinking of like maxing this out right now because we ended up finding a couple of monsters that were like pretty resistant to me. Let's get more resist reduction on the character. Check the side out as well. Curious how hard the Alchemist is going to be, the last boss of this place. We might need to run this place one more time or something to like get that Rover's reputation going. When we are honored, in fact, we will be able to like take the Rover Legacy quest, which is, you know, the Mogdugan Shrine quest. And I'd like to do that. I'll try and like do literally almost everything in the normal playthrough, guys. Why not? It's alright. We don't necessarily, like, as I said time and time again, we really don't necessarily need to like level up the fastest way. It's alright. It's just basically simulating a fresh starter, so let's continue doing so. Yo, what's up, Matt? I'm trying to keep him like on top of the shotgun as much as I can, but sometimes he's hitting too hard. Nice. Yo, what's up, Krishna? How's it going, man? How's it going, man? Formal complaint. Alright, let's go. The HP reduction would be very strong on extremely beefy targets, yes. Hannibal. I was playing your EOR build, but when the EOR turned out to be shit, I was playing as Vire's Might and feeling all powerful and wrecking stuff left and right. I usually play Vire's Might until level 90-40, like, and wear like literally every single one of my legendaries, Krishnak. Vormonker's mount. And I wouldn't be lying when I said, like, in my opinion, the EOR character that I have is my best character so far that I've ever made. So you probably chose to play it before putting everything together, because it's not that forgiving. You do need the items, I think. Yeah, how's it going, Samus? Welcome, bro. Just getting someone dead, guys, right outside the steps. I'm also going to be checking out this road a little bit. Maybe we end up like finding some Bristlifers and also like Ancient Hearts. It's definitely possible. We're on the veteran difficulty, so I'm guessing we're gonna end up like finding a couple of elites. It would have been nice to like kill this all out of sectors while doing this. Wait, it's alright. I think I actually like jinxed it. There's nothing so far. Recently there was a patch in Grim Dawn, and it actually made it so that the Act 2 is, well, Act 2 and onwards even, is scaling like much higher levels, so that like if you have done the Forgotten Gods before jumping into this place, it doesn't become like irrelevant anymore. No, I don't have a guide for the secret areas in Grim Dawn. This was a mistake, you guys. Couldn't really find any elites at all. Let's go turn this quest back to an Estaria. I'm also curious about my reputation with the robbers now. About like halfway towards the Honored. So I guess like one more steps of Torment would actually fix this. I don't want to run it right now. We can like scale it a little bit higher. So let's finish the Act 1, I think. Outcast is friendly, and they're gaining by killing Ethereals and Chthonians. I will remember you. What about the Order? Did we manage to like reach the Order of Death Vigil respected? Almost there. I'm gonna finish Act 1 and then we try and like figure out what sort of quests can we get by farming some reputation. How are our reputation, resistances, guys? It's not too bad. Actually full too, huh? Let's get to the waypoints. I'm gonna sell afterwards. I don't have the quest for the Chthonic Rift here, so it doesn't matter even if we find it or not, so... Let's kill this guy. Kill this pack as well. Alright, let me sell some stuff real quick. There's this mantle with like no HP on it, but we end up getting experience increase 1%. I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell it for now. It's okay. 1% is not something that I can, you know, read about, I suppose. So we don't really care about like weapons at all, the weaponry. And when it comes to the boots, I suppose we need movement speed, so I cannot really like check anything else. Look at the armor defense on this, for level 50 as well. Doesn't give any damage. Ooh, look at that. Okay. The new upgrade here with the medallion. More offensive, HP offensive ability, and 1% more experience increase. I'm gonna wait for like if I take the damage over there as well. Chaos Bolt. Just one upgrade. Can drop a portal here. Let's go take the waypoints, and then I'll come back to this for the devotion shrine inside. Speaking of which, like, how many devotion points we have so far? 23. We can start like seeing a lot more criticals with the completion of the Hulk. And this new medallion, I suppose, was giving like 4% more offensive ability. So we have the option of putting something like Chains of Oleron on the chest piece as well. So that's gonna make me like crit even further. But for that, I'd like to find a new chest piece. I don't want to destroy the ancient armor plates on my chest. I'd like to keep it if possible, so we can destroy the chest piece later on when I find an upgrade chest. And on the new chest we can put this like Chains of Oleron to have more offensive ability on it. That is some chunky experience. Nice. Wow, the slow effect is really potent here. I'll try and kill all of them. $44. Do we have an upgrade for 45? We have like a necklace, right? I wonder if you can TP across. Probably not. There's no such thing in Grim Dawn usually, but I'll try. Yeah. I'm playing a Vitality Cabalist as my first hardcore character, and I'm almost level 100, level 91. I was wondering, why did you choose to max Solal's Witchfire for a caster instead of Doombolt? I don't necessarily understand why you want to compare these two. You can definitely go for Doombolt as well, if you would like to have like a casting Doombolt style in your playthrough. But I am scaling vitality damage, so this thing is definitely scaling me up. My damage, that is, you know? Especially in the early game, the amount of vitality damage percentage that this thing is giving to me is ridiculous. It's just an aura. So this is why it is surprising to me that like you're comparing those two. Well, they're just two different things. Like you could definitely utilize the Doombolt if you would like to. I don't necessarily need it right now. Maybe even in the late game I won't need it, to be honest with you. I still didn't decide if we're gonna go for Doombolt or not. It's gonna depend on my single target, I think. How good my single target is gonna feel. Definitely. And also it will depend on like if I can convert chaos to vitality, because I'll just scale vitality damage on this guy. Yeah, the final build, it is looking like that too. I was just putting 1 point into Doombolt to proc something, but even then I don't need it anymore, because I don't have that proc, so... So, for the final build, actually I'm gonna need to play and see if my single target is alright. I don't necessarily need the Doombolt if the single target is dying quite fast too. I would just continue putting down Ravenous Earth and Bloody Pox. That's okay. But if I feel like Doombolt would be a good single target upgrade, then I'm gonna take it. We have some points that we can spend all around. But during the leveling, there's absolutely no need. This is fine right now. It's even going to be a lot better than this soonish. I'd say so. Let's kill those ghosts. I think these are undead. Yeah. We need them for the rovers, remember? So, crit damage and more offensive ability. Almost 1.1k in fact. We have been giving only physique so far, so my HP is looking pretty good as well. Definitely. Let's get out of here. Let's go for a kill on Loghorrean, the final boss of Act 4. I mean, final boss of Vanilla even. There's going to be a one-shot chest in this map as well. It has 3 different locations. One of them is like right over here somewhere. It should be somewhere around there on my cursor, which is not in this case, so we're gonna pull out. It really makes me sad that I cannot utilize the teleport like that to downstairs and stuff. I always need to be, you know, following the pathing strictly. I'll go back up here. I want to check out the one-shot chest spot, so. So the next spot is right over here, actually. Right there, yep. The blood flows. I chose to like max out my vulnerability. I wanted some minus resistance. I feel like we're lacking it. There are going to be some chthonic creatures that is gonna come like very soon, I would say. That might actually turn out to be pretty annoying. The last one-shot chest is right over there, next to me, in this spot. So if it wasn't like on the other two, it's going to be right there, guys. Kill the non-believer. Circle of Life is saying I also try to use the teleport for skipping stairs, but no. Dude, for the most part, like I feel like I'm wasting my teleport charges all the time like that. It's funny, like every single time my cursor is in a spot that I cannot necessarily reach. Yeah, these are the ones that I meant, the parasites. They're going to be even tankier in Elite, and then even tankier in Ultimate. So Vitality is definitely struggling against the parasites, including their elites. Takes forever to kill them, but obviously depending on like how much resist reduction you're gonna have, it's going to feel much better. Right now we don't necessarily have that much. At the very least to feel very strong against these, definitely not. But just because like how it works in Grim Dawn, the more resist reduction you have, the thing that is tanky against you, so such as like, you know, these parasites against my Vitality guy, it will always be tankier than the other guys, because like you can go minus on the resist reductions, you can make a creature go as much minus as you could. So therefore like something with high resistance will always be tankier than the others. It's not too bad right now. At least I'm able to like kill them in an okayish manner. What is my poison resistance again? This guy is all about poison. 60%? He dropped the blood, if I'm not mistaken. We have like 4 bloods so far. Yo, what's up, Hospital? How's it going, man? Look at those parasites, like a half HP even. God damn it. And then we one-shot the humanoids. I think there is. Can you control shift, Proto? See if it helps. Let me know. Alright, cheers. Welcomed it. Where are we right now? Can I actually go from the right side? I don't think so. I'll sort of explain to you like what Loghorrean fight is about as well when we're fighting him. I would heavily, even if you hate the camera rotation, I would heavily suggest you to put the Loghorrean's face in the middle of your screen, because that definitely makes the fight a little bit easier as soon as you enter this room. Lots of small chests here. I want to pick that up too. Why not? I have 6% Gale's resistance. That is a little bit too low. That's with the debuff that he casts on me, obviously. I think normally we have about like 30ish. Actually 22%, not even that. It's a little bit too low, but I think we should be okay. So at this point, like if you would like to have a little bit more than this, what you could do is you could check out the NPCs, what they're selling. You could try to snipe off just one item that's giving you chaos resistance. You could also try to snipe off the chaos resistance potion ointment from Homestead NPC by resetting your game back to back. And just use the ointments. You could obviously also craft it if you can. Don't necessarily know if you can craft it yet. It's going to depend on your recipes and your blacksmith, so use that too. Well, it's also possible that you have found the ointment that you need at that point. Like in this case, we have a Vitality one, but no Chaos one. I actually like Chaos one too. Look at this, we have 2 of them. Let's use the Chaos one, why not? I'm going to use like some stupid Royal Jelly down. That's giving me like 5 HP per second. That's gonna save me. Let's go for it. So the second that you like enter here, if you rotate your camera and put his face in the middle of your screen, like exactly like that, it's gonna help you out. And then you watch his mouth. Don't come into the exact melee range. And when his mouth goes into green, you pull out. You will never ever die if you keep on doing this. Don't stand there. Just here is fine. And watch his mouth. If it goes green, you pull out. This is it. You could also use a cooldown during the green, it's up to you. That's rather fast kill, actually. The Loghorrean's Corruption Spines. Pierce, offense, armor percent, and physical resistance with quite good armor value. I think we're only searching for vitality items. It's okay. I'll say so. Soonish we're going to be hitting level 50 and we'll, you know, have the ability to find legendaries. Obviously, guessing in normal difficulty we won't really find so many, but... Let's go give this quest back. It's gonna give me a legendary. The Death Omen. Legendary one-hander mace with, believe it or not, it is actually giving me vitality damage. It's funny. So these two quests right over here is gonna lead me towards the Gloomwald. The X5. And I don't think I want to do that just yet. Think about like clean the bags and then let's think about like what we could do to fix these reputation stuff to get the new quests going. These are like more defensive items, but I'm gonna actually sell this mace, unfortunately, guys. Even though it looks like an upgrade, I kind of want to keep my modifiers up. So the Revenant's Earth modifiers, definitely. We keep the necklace. Soonish I can actually use it. A Spectral Longsword. Let's keep that in the bank. We might actually use that to craft something. Italian Fire Cows. Right next to that will do. So the Outcast is respected. Maybe she's gonna give me the new quest and then we can like maybe branch from there. Let's see. There it is. The Pulsating Obsidian Shard, which is in Bastion of Chaos, if I'm not mistaken. We could do the Bastion of Chaos. The only problem with doing the Bastion is the parasites. There's not going to be that many parasites in there. I would have liked to be a little bit higher level than this while doing the Bastion, so that like we can get a little bit better items, but right now I'm not really sure what else we could do. We could also go for like Steps of Torment one more time. That would be an okay-ish option, so that like we get honored with the, you know, rovers. How many bloods do we have, you guys? We have like 4 bloods. Let's do Steps of Torment here. I'm gonna craft the skeleton key. We reset the game so that like we can do one more, and then we go for it. I'll get like 2 skeleton keys going here. And we need to reset the game so that I can do 1 more steps of Torment here. How's it going, Scream? So I need about like 2,000 reputation with the growers here. 2161. Let's see if like 1 steps is enough for this. I'll try hard and like kill literally every single skeleton I find inside the place. Also, I think I forgot to hit the hidden chest right at the entrance. We'll hit that one as well this time while we're coming to it. It's right over here. The next level I'm going to be putting like 3 points into the Curse of Frailty, so that like the AoE and the duration is going to be increasing. I'm glad we found this right over here now. Don't need to be searching for it anymore. Explorer's Tunic and an Ancient Heart. This was a very good chest actually. Explorers is like a okayish leveling set that you can craft and like put it into the bank. I think the boots is drop and the rest is craftable or something like that. Yeah, we're gonna end up using like the Curse of Rails on every single pack from now on, not only on the elites and the bosses. I think it's probably going to be worth. Like right after putting this down, I'll just curse. Everything is just gonna disappear. 5 points into this should be enough, honestly. 8 seconds with 6 meter radius, so it's big enough, I would say. What is going on, man? Circle, what you doing, bro? Thank you very much for your support, Circle. I don't know what to say, brother. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you too, bro. Incredibly generous of you. Thank you very much. Circle with... Is that 10 subs, man? Oh my god. 10 gifted subs. Relin, Valatia, Hopdidic, Volo, Rygar, Natron, Baradim, Triple, Loth, and Champagne. Welcome to the local lounge, dudes. I really hope you're gonna enjoy your subs. And Circle, like, once again, dude. I have no idea what to say about that, dude. Thank you very much. How are we doing with the reputation, guys? We've gained about like 500 so far. I really hope we will be able to finish this entire thing inside the steps. I should be able to, because for the most part the elites are obviously giving like a lot more reputation, and we will find a couple, especially inside like the locked rooms. I'll keep the Spectre Longsword one more time. Yo, what's up, Sizen? How's it going? Looks like I came in just in time. I was a gunfly. Welcome, bro. Crest of spoils. I was wondering if I should like go and sell some stuff. We could start using this necklace, definitely. So on the necklace, let's put one more soul shard. I actually want to like put the soul shards on top of my rings as well, because it's giving me vitality damage, but I couldn't really like end up finding better rings than mine so far, so. Whenever I find an upgrade, I think I'm going to be switching to the soul shards. I think so. So, what is the new necklace giving to me? It's giving like experience increase, it's giving offensive ability, that's very good. Flat offensive ability even. And it also goes ahead and gives like 40% vitality damage increase. It's pretty sick. Compared to the old one, twice as much better. And 8% increase experience. I want to see those tomatoes. Let's get some Malagant tomatoes in the chat then, man. Yeah, I'll give you some as well. Yes, Fly, that's what we're doing. Especially for the YouTube. Doing like a complete playthrough for a new character. Like a starter character. And on that note, like, this is literally one of the better characters that you can play on a fresh account. Doesn't matter if you're a beginner or not. It's one of the better characters to play as a fresh account, yeah. For sure. Because just like the Craig set, you actually have something that you can target. Target and farm. It is not as easy to farm as I said on the part 1, but it should be doable, and we will see. We'll see. Because I do feel like the character is going to be strong enough to take on to that cave. As I said, like, we might die, but It's fine, it's going to be softcore anyways, so not everything needs to be hardcore viable. Like, literally everything that you do, that is. That sounded so good. Collecting all those iron bits at once. Yeah, what's up, Onida? Have you cleared the Shattered Realm yet? I've pushed the Shattered Realm 50 only. So I completed 50 and I stopped. But I kind of do want to continue playing Shattered Realm, especially after the last patch, because there has been some changes. I just don't really know with which character. Maybe we can play some Shattered Realm with this one when I finish it. Who knows? We'll see. Lately, the only thing, I feel like the only thing that I have been doing is kind of farming, so kind of want to do some other stuff. There's a chest up top that could actually have a trap connected to it. I'm really hoping so. Because it's gonna spawn about like, it could spawn about like 3 elites with it. I'm talking about this one. No, it's just regular monsters this time. Quite a lot of them though, that's alright. That should work, sir. Wait, Onida, is your game still crashing? I don't remember the last time my Grim Dawn crashed, actually. The Forgotten Gods has been incredibly stable for me. How are we doing? Let's see. I think that's gonna do it, you guys. I like it. What's up, Tenebris? This is going to be nice. This is good progress. Now I gotta figure out a way to fix my reputation with the Order, I suppose. The Order of Death Vigil. That will be nice as well. Shot 75 plus, I get crashes. That's interesting. Maybe because of like the density or something? Why do you think that is? Later on today we could actually like mess around with Shattered Realm. That's a good idea. On my shield breaker maybe. Maybe even like push him very hard and rip him. I wouldn't mind it so much. Random modifiers after 75, including crashes. Next level difficulty. Terrible idea. Tyrants. My freeze resistance is in fact like 0%. It's quite surprising that Alchemos couldn't really do much against me. He should have been able to like put much more pressure to me the first time we killed him. Maybe he will do now, we'll see. Maybe his weapon was like incredibly bad the last time. Because like 0 freeze resistance versus Alchemos is usually questionable. I don't think you should be playing against him with 0, so... Spectral longsword. I guess we'll never need a spectral longsword anymore in Softcore. Bounce couple this run. I'll pick up that ectoplasm. Yeah, cheers, Spirit. Look at that, beautiful. I'm actually hated by the undead now. I became hated by the undead before I became honored with the railways. It's funny. One thing that I forgot to do is like just check around if we have like anything else that is close to honored, and if so, like definitely remember to buy the red because it's very big to do it. Those freezes when I'm like rotating my camera sometimes, quite annoying. Let's go left side. I think the trapped room is going to be here, right? Hoping for a couple of elites there, we'll see. There they are. Surgical, you guys. Just 1-1, man. I love it. This was not so bad, you guys. I wonder if like Alchemist is giving reputation as well with the Rovers. 36. Only one way to find out. Hopefully he's not gonna freeze me to death. Here we go. My damage is a little bit better against him this time because of our minus resistances. He does give, I think, because I heard it now is, yep, 75 in fact with the Rovers. It's pretty crazy. Now we are honored with them. So the second, like on a first character like this, we also find a Blight, which is very good drop. Nice, nice. The second that you're honored with something, like you should definitely take the time immediately. Go to their NPC, not only like check what they're setting, but also like buy their writs. That's like a must do pretty much. How do I fit this in? Let's see. Maybe something like this. There we go. Greed at maximum. So we go to Old Arcovia. And we have a quest waiting for us. This is the Restore the Shrine of Mogdragon. Sell this one. Buy the writ. Now this writ is capable of making it so that like I'm gaining increased reputation with rowers from this moment. It's a little bit expensive. 88,000, but it's definitely worth it. And we are also getting like Ring, Amulet, Vitality, and HP. This is pretty good for me. In fact, even for the one-handers that we could get it, apparently. That's really good. Sell those two. For the one-handers. Let's buy like 12 of them. I don't think I'm going to need 12. Let's say it's a bit too greedy. I'm going to most likely need a little bit more of this than the other, actually. Let's put these things. So, how much of a damage upgrade we're going to get from this? Let's see. Vitality damage modifier right now is like 500. Let's see what we're going to end up with. PogChamp. We have gained more than 100%. Very good. And also we could actually go for like a ring upgrade as well here, if I wanted to. 22,000 with offensive ability, vitality percentage. But it's only like 15%. I'm guessing we could actually find a better one now. Another trick is that like if you visit 2 different NPCs in this game, the last one basically resets. So that is 1. That is gonna be 2. And then I'm gonna turn back here. So that 15% I'm hoping is going to be a little bit of a higher roll this time. This is something that you can basically just do to like, you know, if you're going to be buying like an item from an NPC, or if you're searching for a specific item, you could keep on doing that. For some reason this time it didn't work, but maybe the reputation guys don't work? I'm not really sure. 15%. I think I want a better version of this. This should be able to roll it a bit better. Let me see. What's the name of that ring exactly? Void Seal. Yeah, it rolls all the way up to like 23%. It's not the highest, but maybe we shouldn't buy it then. Cleansing waters on Ulo, is it useful? Yeah, it is. As Sorak is saying, like, if you put it on a skill that you don't necessarily use all that much, and just use that ability to cleanse something, it is very good in that case. So in a character like mine, we could do like just 1 point into Doom Bolt, and we only use it when we want to dispel something. It would work perfectly there. So instead of a Doom Bolt, it would become a nullification. And that's very good. That would be very good, yeah. I'm not really sure, like, how come this NPC didn't reset, or maybe it did reset and it rolled 15% again. Let me try this one more time, you guys. Kind of baffled here. So, hit this guy, hit that guy, and hit this guy. Let's try this one more time. Is it going to be 15 again? Ah, it's 16 this time. It keeps on giving something bad. But... let's see. I kind of want to replace this ring, guys. Like, it is very bad. We could actually like buy this ointment from this guy. This guy usually sells like good stuff. I'm gonna buy this one, I think. This one's okay. Let's replace this ring right over here with that. Put that one over here. And we use this one as well. So I'm gonna have like 663 Vitality modifier at level 46, which is, in my opinion, not too bad, especially considering like my devotions are definitely not offensive, you guys. They're actually like very defensive at this point. So I'll say it's alright. Just happened. So YouTube, this is going to be the end of part 4. In part 5, we will actually do the quest that I just accepted. And I think I'm also going to try and fix some other reputations to finish their quest lines. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next part, in fact. Part 5. Peace.